Everybody, this is Alex with Retail Control Systems, and today I want to talk a little bit about having a customer-facing display in a retail environment. So with NCR Counterpoint, you can have any monitor, any computer monitor, be a customer-facing display, and it's a great idea to do that because not just can you show your customers valuable information and make sure that the transaction is accurate and everything looks the way it should, but you can also display customer information like what loyalty program they're in, what their email address is, stuff like that. And best of all, you can do upsells and cross-sells using banners that you can create and have those automatically flash in front of the screen. Today I also have a piece of hardware, which is an NCR screen that they've made here. This is a customer-facing display. It's a 10.4-inch screen, which I like because it's a little bit smaller than most computer monitors that you might use, which just means that it's going to take up less space. It's still plenty of size to show any of your customer-facing display needs. And it looks really sleek next to an XR7 or an XR5 because it's got that same great look and feel as those registers. It does also have built-in speakers, which is a nice added feature if you're playing sounds or anything like that through it. This unit comes with this stand, which is great. It's got full pivot capabilities, so you can mount this in a number of different ways. It also has built-in cable management, and it's got screw holes on the bottom here, so you could mount this on a wall or something like that and put this out in a number of different ways. It does also have a fully compliant VESA mount on the back here, which you can use to mount this unit to the XR7, the XR5 directly, or any other monitor mounts that you might have around. We do also have an adapter for this that we've tested with a pull mount, and that works really well as well. A couple other things about this monitor. It uses a 12-volt power supply, and that's really nice because it just means you don't need an additional power outlet to run it. It can run right off of the power in the XR7 and the XR5. So let's jump into Counterpoint now, and I will show you how to set this up and some of the features that you can use inside of Counterpoint for your customer-facing display. All right, everybody, here we are in the back end of NCR Counterpoint. And what we're going to do is we're going to click into the Setup button. I'm going to go into Point of Sale, and I'm going to click on Devices here. Now inside of here you'll see all of your stores, all of your locations, and all of your registers. So currently I'm on this server register, and normally you would see all of your other devices under here. But if I click on the terminal that I'd like to add a customer-facing display to, I can just click down here at Add a Device, Customer Displays, and then Customer Display. So I click on that, and then if you notice the little drop down next to my server here will show a customer facing display. And I can go ahead and click Configure Display here. Now what this will do is this will actually bring up our customer facing display editor. And the cool thing about this editor is it's completely drag and drop, so you can really make a cool looking customer facing display using no technical knowledge and whatnot. So right from the get-go we've got this customer display editor here, and you can see over here I've got this blank window. Now this is going to be my customer facing display, and I can resize this however I'd like just by dragging the edges of the box here. So I can resize this and whatnot, and wherever I leave this on the screen is where it's going to pop up when touchscreen and point of sale get loaded, and this won't be movable once you load that. So what you want to do is after you get this all configured the way you'd like, you want to drag it over onto your customer-facing second display and size it correctly for the screen. So let's go ahead and add some features to this. So let's say we want to add a line item grid, and what you'll see is this will now pop up this line item grid. So we can just drag this into our panel here, and you can see now my entire screen is this line item display. And just like in point of sale, you can actually right click on this and go into Column Designer and resize these columns how you'd like, and those will all display that way when you load this in touchscreen. Let's go ahead and also add some item images. So when a cashier scans an item, now an item image will pop up here, and you can see that I can just drag this around to move it around my screen and put it in various different locations. But let's say, maybe these 3 items aren't everything that you're looking for. If you hit the Add button over here to the right, you'll also notice that we can drop in to this folder called HTML, and there's a whole bunch of different screens that we can put into this. So let's say we want to have a company logo. Have a wide company logo here. We can go ahead and open that, hit OK, and now we've got a wide company logo. So let's go ahead and put that up at the top. You can also resize these, so if your logo is a different size, you can move that around and display that differently. So that's looking pretty good to me, so we're going to go ahead and hit OK. We're going to save that, and then we're going to get out of there. And then if we come into our touchscreen now, you'll notice that when our touchscreen loads up here, that the customer-facing display will display just as we had it in the configuration. And if I drag this over here, as I go ahead and ring out items, the line item display shows up over here. The item image will show up down here, and you can see all of the pricing and everything like that. So it's a really cool way to make a really fun looking customer facing display that can really help interact with your customers as they're at point of sale. If you'd like to learn more about customer facing displays or any of the other products or services that we offer our customers, visit retailcontrolsystems.com or give us a call at 1-800-417-3030.